also American things like apple pie, but I don't know exactly. I don't know the story.
No. Apple
Listen,
pie
quiet.
originally came from
Hey,
Europe.
I just said I'm
So
not.
did apples.
I'm not talking specifics here, okay? All right, folks, welcome back to Casual Revolt. We're both teachers. This is my dad, who's a retired teacher. Say hello, Dad. Okay, there we go. Today we're going to be reacting to a video called I Exposed Racists in London. This video has been getting a lot of views and such on YouTube. A bunch of folks in my community recommended we watch it together. Neither of us have seen it. I'm sure we're in for a treat. This is probably going to be enraging. So without further ado, if you want to, by the way, see the original video, I'm posting it in the it's in the description of the video. Okay, so we'll just start and we'll see how it goes. So again, this is called I Exposed Racists in London.
This is me undercover witnessing racism in front of my eyes. And this is the story of how I got here. In 2018, I pranked a racist group called the English Defence League.
They're our streets.
And they're taking our jobs.
Ew.
Yeah, they're taking our houses, they're taking the lot.
And they took your teeth as well.
Yeah, they did.
After this, I ended up getting a whole load of death threats from the EDL, and in response, I founded my own group called the Niko Defence League, aka the NDL. And over the years...
By the way, the English Defence League being kind of a very far right, bordering, if not fascist, very anti-immigrant, very racist organization in the UK.
We've stood up against racism, but there's one clip that I've never released.
Oh, and he's black?
Racism in the UK was high, and I went to
brave.
a far-right march to see it myself. And I wore a mask to hide my identity.
So EDL TV, mate, you're on the best channel on YouTube.
British, older, fucking white.
So why are you here today?
I don't give a fuck, mate. BLM, mate. Fuck them all. Fuck them all,
All
mate.
of them, yeah?
Jesus.
Every single one of them, you schmuck.
Come over to the mob, mate. Come over to the mob. Come, just
course,
fucking
I'm
have it,
coming,
mate. There's everyone here, all the whites, mate. You don't see one. You don't see one of them here, yeah?
Take back our country.
His head's coming off.
Right.
God.
Jesus Christ. Oh, do you notice? Look, Dad, the back of his mask is kind of.
That's
showing.
what I meant when I said.
Oh, that's what you mean. His head is
Head
coming
is
off. Okay,
coming
I thought
off.
you meant this guy's head is coming off because he seems like a lunatic. Okay.
Well, yeah, that guy. Well, that guy doesn't even have a head.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
That's it, mate. That's all we got to do. We've got to take it back, mate.
Yeah, you're a very smart guy.
When we take it back, mate, that is fucking it, mate.
We need more people like you.
Come talk to my people.
But unfortunately for me...
That sounds a lot like a lot of the folks here in the U.S., doesn't it?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
This mask wasn't on properly.
This makes system. Oh, damn, we've been caught. If I'm black, I know where to go. What do you mean I know where to go? What are you hiding behind this?
Uh-oh.
Oh my God! Just because.
I'm walking off.
Take your mask off, you.
Oh, keep trying to throw stuff.
Take your fucking mask off.
Oh my God!
Are those police right there?
Oh yes.
That's how you get in and out of of a racist march, and we're saying this isn't racist.
But this situation really got me thinking. If they're willing to call me a black bleep to my face, then what would these guys be saying to each other when they're comfortable behind closed doors? And
That's Trafalgar Square back there, Dad. Remember we went?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
All these.
And I have to admit that other place was the park where they have famous people like Lincoln. I could see Lincoln standing in front of his chair, and I think Churchill is there somewhere.
Yeah.
And several other
I remember seeing
notable
that.
people.
Yeah. This is crazy. This guy is super brave. Dear God. Okay, I don't know what else to say there.
that brings us to now. Tommy Robinson, the guy who literally founded the English Defence League, is hosting a march called Unite the Kingdom. And despite questionable groups confirming they'll be attending, we're being told that they're not racist and it's just slander by the media.
We're not here because of their skin colour. We're not here because of race. We're not here because of what they look like. There's people over there shouting racist, far right. There's no far right. There's no hooligans here. There's no racism here. It's nothing to do with skin colour.
We're not racist.
Not racist at all.
$10, Dad says they're racist.
I would say so. I mean, they turned to this the guy doing this report, and they wanted him out of there because he was black. They realized he was black. I don't know why else that is.
Also, like this march, which was like a few weeks ago, I think. I think I remember hearing about it. Well, we'll see what happens.
Racist march. The government don't like voices like ours, so what they do is they lie about us, they smear us. white supremacist, Nazi, racist, Islamophobe.
So I decided to go undercover
Yeah.
myself and find out people's motivations
That's
for
what you
going,
are.
and also see if there actually is racism,
Big
or
Ben.
if it's one big smelly lie.
Yeah.
But this time I wasn't cutting any corners. There's many
Oh my
people
God, look at that. Do you see? That is
Yeah.
really great makeup.
at
Anyway.
this march who might have sent me death threats in the past,
They're a
so I
dead
employed an
man.
undercover
How many?
security team to keep me safe and help me blend in.
Yeah.
I also completely transformed my identity all the way through to my personality. Ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen, introducing Ron Sy. It's an honor to be here. I'm Ron, a 64-year-old man. I love my kids. I love my wife. But above everything, I love Tommy Robinson. I even met
Ew.
him once.
You support us, the NDL. Come on, man. Cheers, Bob.
So with that, I headed out our home base and towards the march. What were we going to see?
Ooh.
What opinions were we going to hear? We've been told that no one at this march is racist. Well, let's see about that. The setting for the march was sunny. The moods
Real fast, it reminds me of a lot of things like Trump and his cronies will say about like some of the MAGA people, like they're not racist, da 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 da.
No, you're
I'm
right.
like, I don't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
truth hurts.
it does. Yeah.
were high. Almost everyone was drinking, and we were singing our lungs out.
Classic English.
Tommy, Tommy! Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson! Tommy, Tommy!
Oh God.
Tommy, 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 Tommy Robinson! I love how everyone joins in. Tommy, Tommy!
It didn't
It
take me
started
long to
that?
meet
Yes,
these lovely
maybe.
lads.
We're doing a documentary on free speech.
You are?
Yeah. How you feel?
Oh my God, that's so interesting. That coded language of, this is about free speech.
Right.
People here do that, right? Like
Right.
when they say, "Oh, you're shutting down our free speech," because they just want the freedom of speech to use the N word and like.
Or
So,
the other side, the far right,
mhm.
try to shut down free speech. I mean, Trump and his
Oh
cronies
yeah,
are because because they say that, oh, it's all lies, or
yeah.
oh, it's this,
We
oh,
got a
it's
guest,
that.
Kitty.
Yes,
Hello,
hi,
Mac.
kitty. That's what my right hand and arm is doing, is petting the kitty. Oh
Yes.
my God! Wait a minute, he's black. I don't want him on the screen.
Oh God.
Uh,
Yeah.
but
Jesus. Okay.
but
Yeah.
black.
But that coded language of
Yeah.
being about freedom of speech, bizarre.
It's absolutely amazing seeing everyone coming out here. It's just glorious, like. So what are your motivations today for coming today?
To say, I want my voice heard.
Yeah.
Enough is enough. And we need to unite.
Yeah.
And we need to stand up.
Exactly. We need to unite and stand up. And then what specifically do we need to stand up against? Like
Illegal immigration, government,
the government.
are absolutely fucking shocking. These people that are coming into our
These people.
I don't want to mix with us anyway.
Exactly.
So do you think that she's referring to like white immigrants that are coming to the UK, Dad?
Oh,
Like,
hell no.
of course not.
And it says they don't want to mix with us.
Yeah.
The history of immigration, usually it's the people, the native people, who don't want to mix with them because they are
Yeah.
different,
Yep.
and thus you have them segregated where the immigrants end up living near each other because it makes them feel more protected and more comfortable. That happened here in the United States too.
Yeah.
And so,
It's a failure of the society
right.
to, allow those people into the society and like openly accept them, and so they oftentimes will,
And a little bit of openness here. My grandfather, and I've said this on others if you've seen these, my grandfather was an immigrant from Sicily, and my grandmother was an immigrant from Germany. Um, and she came over right after World War One because she married an American soldier right after World War One, and that American soldier was my Sicilian grandfather, who had come over here before the war. But when the U.S. finally got involved in World War One, he joined up, wasn't drafted, and went over the fight for America. And he was a little darker skinned than my German grandmother. Uh, he was Sicilian, and it even says on his passport. I have his old passport from the 1920s. But that so they lived in an immigrant neighborhood, and because the so-called native people, the nativists, wasn't there here in the United States a political party that formed called the nativists or something like that?
Yeah.
It's
There's
been a
also
while
the
since I-
know nothings and
Yes,
yeah.
there you go, which is a good name for them. But they, the stuff that I hear that they were called by by the by the
People already living
native
here, yeah.
people um, was horrible, horrible. Even though my grandfather went over and fought in World War One on the American side, that's when he met my grandmother.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yeah. Seems to happen all the time, right? This people just don't have trouble with otherness or with
Right
from other places. And by the way, Italians are now viewed as white in the United States. So like as in like a lot of immigrants when they first came to America, they were not viewed as white. The Irish weren't viewed as white. Italians weren't viewed as white.
Right.
But now they're considered white. The point being that race is kind of invented. It's like an illusion. All right.
I don't want to. So I say we get them all gone then.
Yeah, they all need to be gone.
Jesus.
Saying, to fuck off.
Exactly, every single one of them.
Every single fucking one of them.
God.
Islam should be banned.
Oh, I agree with that. Now you're talking sense, love.
Islam should be fucking banned.
Yeah.
All fuck off.
Who?
All the fucking Muslims.
Yeah.
Foreigners.
Go again, love. Frick off, yeah. Where should they go to?
I think white
Yeah.
have more racial abuse than any other race.
Yeah, white people, we suffer the most racism in the world. It makes me so...
Dad, do you feel we're so victimized, aren't we, Dad? We are the most victimized people in the world, us white folks, we're so abused, aren't we?
Wow, I don't even know what to say.
I know that's okay.
Angry. I'm English till I die. I'm English till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm English till I die. Oh, thank you so much.
I was in love. She won me over with her words and I was going to make her mine.
I just want to say how lovely you are, and I'd love to see you again. Are you in a relationship? Ben.
I may have lost my lady, but at least I know
You know
she's
who that
with a
guy
good
looks
man.
like? Anyone on YouTube from the UK, you tell me in the YouTube comments, you had a Speaker of Parliament who would go, order, order, and he's no longer the Speaker, but this guy kind of looks like him. I can't remember his name. Someone tell me in the comments.
And with a good heart, I can tell before I even speak to him.
Oh,
Badass.
absolutely outrageous. And
No,
how
I
many
doubt
blacks
it,
are there in
but
Leicester?
still badass.
Black people.
And
Oh yeah, as in what?
no,
Oh yeah, that's the word. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I see
There's
what they're
millions
saying.
of them.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you're using the right terminology as well. Yeah. Because I'm tired of calling them the blacks. With all your friends and stuff, how do they feel
Jesus.
about it? They hate it. I'm glad we can come together now and be honest about it. Because this is what we've been waiting for. Exactly.
You know,
we could get rid of every black person.
those figures they throw. Those of you who watch this over there in the UK, and I'm going to look it up once we're off. Are their numbers correct?
I doubt it.
900 mosques. Something inside of me goes that there's no way.
Yeah. But even if
you
there were, it's like we also need to know how many churches are there, right? Like what's the context? Even if there were 900 mosques, like it doesn't tell us anything. Like how many churches
Christian
are there?
churches are there?
Yeah, like and even if there were more mosques than churches, who cares? Like
that's it's. I'm sorry, guys. Those of you in the UK who are against these protests that you see there, but it appears that some of your far right people have adopted um, Trumpese.
Yeah, Trumpies, yeah.
Exaggerating beyond exaggeration, if that's the case.
Mhm. I will say there's maybe sometime we'll do a reaction to that. There's videos online of white English people actually like going to their Muslim neighbor's house and offering them safe refuge if they not feel safe and stuff. So obviously,
Good.
this is not all people from the UK. There's a lot of and a lot of UK people are very upset about these protests.
And also too, it's like Christianity. You have Christianity, and underneath Christianity, you have Roman Catholicism, Anglicanism, Episcopalianism. You have Lutherans, you have Baptists, Methodists. I could go on and on and on. Okay. Some of those groups don't get along with each other within the Christian faith.
Some of them, I mean.
And also, too, the Muslims, the Islam, there are different types, different branches of Islam.
Mhm.
Some of them who are very far right
Mhm.
for in Islam, and some of them who are left, far to the left of the spectrum, and they're not all the same.
Yeah. Also, they're human beings, right? Like that's the same in any human group. You have variety, and like, yeah, there are some Christians who are not good people. There are some Christians who are good people. There are some Muslims who might not be good people. There's some Muslims who are great people, right? Like it's the human experience, right? So to demonize Islam is
Right.
stupid. Okay.
In this country, what would you do?
I would get fucking.
Good, well done. And if you saw
Did
someone
he
of
say she wanted to get rid of all the black people?
Rid of them, yes.
colour here right now, what would you say to him?
Fuck off.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I agree, yeah, because that's me though, yeah?
Fuck off.
Yeah. Love and guidance. Pleasure to meet you, look, darling.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, there we go. Pleasure, my friend. Nice to meet you. Right, off we go.
It felt good to hear the true beliefs of that young couple. And the fact they said all their friends felt the same as they do definitely made me feel
Jesus.
better about the state of our country. And they weren't the only ones to speak their minds freely.
Tell me, mate, what's your favourite immigrant?
Good one.
That's a good one, mate. I like that.
That's
that's the
kind of
right
scary.
One. Oh, yeah, no, that's also fair.
Africans and Muslims.
You hate the Africans and the Muslims. Yeah.
Like he said, the Africans and the Muslims are bad. But there's nothing worse than an African Muslim. There's 3 of them in that awful group debater squad. They make me sick. Sidemen on top always.
What we're doing right now is we're just working out the amazing views of our country. And it's truly inspiring.
He's wearing the
It's
red
making me
rose.
happy.
Is that
Yeah.
right? See that right?
Yes.
Just happiness, man. Really happy.
However, what I was most happy about was the non-tolerance for immigrants on this march. Then I
Jesus.
found a man who, believe it or not, had a soft spot for one single family.
I've got an Afghani family living next door to me. And you know what? Beautiful family. Respect. I've helped them. They've helped me. I've got respect for
Good
them.
people.
Good people.
The rare
And
one. That's
working.
rare though.
Right. But the rest of it,
Does he know?
Yeah.
Making these sweeping statements. How does he? Why, instead of doing that route, why doesn't he look at his next door family, the Afghan family, and go, you know something? I thought this about the Afghans, but with this family next door, they're really great people. I've kind of changed my attitude.
Right?
There's probably more like them here in this country, respectful and all that, and maybe some that aren't, but the majority are, at my experience with that one family.
Yeah.
Give a break.
Okay. Oh my God. It just reveals like their overall mindset that when they experience like that Afghan family, they view it as an exception versus, like, oh, well, that's just an exception.
Well, it's like in
Doesn't that disprove the rule? I mean,
and why it's kind of like in our country. When I was growing up, and it does happen even now some, is that if you were racist against Black Americans, okay, you know, and then somebody would say to you, "Man, you're pretty racist." The common comeback was, "No, I'm not. I have a black friend, okay?
Oh god.
I have a
Yeah.
black friend.
Hate
He
that.
is the greatest person out there. All the others are horrible." I mean, that's what they would say, and, you know, and it got to be where you rolled your eyes. They even made fun of it on TV here.
Yeah.
You know, "I've got a black friend, therefore I know everything there is to know about them."
Yeah, and I can't be a racist because I have a black friend. Like,
Yeah, and I wonder sometimes if the black friend is playing the white person.
what do you mean?
In other words, I know he doesn't like the for instance, I'd be thinking like the black person. I know this white guy doesn't like black people, so I'll play along. In other words, play the white person.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Play the person, you know, he'll think I'm pretty cool. And I am. I actually deep inside am, but I'm gonna play it so that he
Yes. Oh, I get you. Like either fooling them.
and I
Yeah.
don't mean, "Oh, I'm gonna be the white person." No, it's like fool the person and
Yeah.
you'll
Yes.
never know.
Yeah.
I would.
Right? Oh gosh. Insane. Okay.
I'm no racist.
I'm no racist.
Right.
Okay. But
there's an
okay, always when you hear the but, you know you're about to have a problem, right? I'm not a racist, but
And well, he's gonna speak from his butt now.
of course, sure, he's gonna just, you
Let's
know.
see.
Okay.
Enough is
Enough's
enough.
enough.
So what do we do now?
what we're doing now.
This man almost made me believe that when you meet people and give them a chance, instead of thinking that they're the demons of the earth, they might get a chance to show you that they're not all that bad. But no, I don't believe that. They all must go off our streets. This is why I was marching. And I was marching for England, for Britain. And I wanted to bring the rhythm to the streets.
Get the music going,
What's
mate.
going on?
You got to play some Coldplay, mate. Rule the world, mate. Viva la vida.
I don't know whether it's going to work because it's fucking coming.
Get the flipping thing working, mate, yeah? Get Viva la vida flipping on now, or I'll...
He is really good at mimicking
Right.
like, and he kind of sounds like he's been drinking, and he has a beer he's been carrying around.
I'll tell everyone that you're mixed race.
Can't be doing that shit, bro.
All right. We tried. Yeah, it's not going to work.
No,
Listen,
I
mate.
feel like a loser.
No, you're not a loser, mate. If you're here, mate, you're not a loser. You know that, yeah?
No, you're a loser.
Whose streets?
Our street.
Whose streets?
Our fucking street.
It's our streets and we're taking them back.
No police fucking Muslim fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God!
Muslims
What?
in the
Our
place.
police
All
are
of them.
MPs.
our police are Muslims. All of our MPs are Muslims.
Members of parliament. I think
What?
believe it's
Yes.
MP.
Yeah. Like, okay.
They're all.
Yeah. This reminds me of like the old Nazi thing. Like, you know, the Jews are everywhere.
They own all the
they own
banks.
everything. They control every. Like, okay.
They're all of them, every
I
one.
don't want them in here.
Oh,
All
don't.
with the beers and going on and all that shit. And they're all fucking scummy.
Hey, are they?
Yeah, I hate them all.
You've just made a flipping discovery.
They're all fucking Muslim. Fucking hate a lot of them, man.
Oh, same, mate.
I mean, I've got no problem with anyone.
Yeah.
I have
No.
got no problem with anyone.
I've got
I've
nothing
got a
wrong.
problem with anyone.
I don't know if there's a comment to be made there. Should we just keep watching now? I think it's like he's a caricature of himself. Okay.
This man has cracked the code. The whole police force, Muslims. It all makes sense now. But we marched on, and the
You see
millions
that?
in this march
91% of UK police are white. Yeah. Okay.
were with us. Finally, we were fighting back.
Actually chase them. What are you doing? What are you doing? I was born in
Oh
this
my God.
country. Fucking love your country then. Smacker.
Smack
What
her.
a good lad. For too long, the media
Oh my
lied
God.
about us.
Wait a minute. Was he?
Yeah, they were chasing down a brown woman and saying that we should smack her and things like that. I mean, that's really scary. I mean, this is all, you know, my dad and I are amused by this insanity, but that is very scary. Like, that's like a lynch mob type situation. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Calling us racist, but our leader, Tommy Robinson, says we're the best in Britain.
The media have labelled us and slandered us. They are the best in Britain. All the people who have come here today, they're alienated, they're forgotten, they're neglected. People want change.
That's right. Every single one of us are the best in Britain. So I don't want to see anyone.
So admittedly, there are a lot of struggles that English folks are going and people from the UK and stuff are going through. Economically, housing prices are up. You all, if you're watching from the UK, you know what I'm talking about. But when a society goes through economic issues, it becomes really easy for politicians to utilize scapegoating to blame minority groups for the problems of a country.
Right.
We're seeing it here in the United States, right? The blaming of immigrants, of transgender people, things like that. You're seeing something similar in the UK. It is misplaced economic anxiety and things like that.
Well, over here, a lot of people blame even Black Americans who have been here since the days of slavery.
Yep, absolutely.
And it's like, really?
Yeah.
You know, and anyway.
Someone else call us racist. We were marching for change. But on my march, I had a suspicion that made me sick to my stomach.
I got a feeling you're an immigrant, mate.
I think you got a feeling right wrong, mate.
Really?
I'm a true patriot. True.
But put your hat on at least.
Wait, so you can't be an immigrant and a patriot?
Yeah. Put the bag on. Show me you can successfully put your bag on, and then we'll see if you're not an immigrant. What is happening, mate?
True.
Yeah, I believe it when I see it, mate.
I couldn't be certain he wasn't an immigrant, so I needed to get away from him. And then this true British patriot came to save the day.
Nah.
Sink the boat.
Oh my God. Take off their life jackets, he said.
Yeah.
That's like
let them drown.
Yeah, that's openly calling for murder and almost like genocidal violence.
That's what I was saying. Get them all gone, mate. Listen, you're a true one of our place.
The government are buying all hotels and putting them all there.
Why are they doing all this for, mate?
Why not just kill them on the beach? I'll just fucking, like,
Jesus.
I'll just take the legs
hang
off,
them.
Chuck them off a boat and swim.
Yeah, but I get that. But obviously, you just said that.
You know, if you start, when you pay someone to shoot them all on the beach.
Oh, well.
But you don't get rid of the bodies.
Yeah.
You just keep shooting them after a couple of weeks. There's hundreds of them. Take a picture, send it back home, and they'll think twice about coming back.
Wow. True patriotism.
There's a word for that. It's called terrorism. I would bet a lot of these folks, because that's a classic Islamophobic thing that Muslims are terrorists. I bet they use that language, and yet they're literally talking about let's do terrorism. So these folks are terrorists. I mean, that's what they're doing. They're doing terrorism. Okay. Anyway, they're not obviously directly doing it, but they want to do it. That's what they're saying.
Okay, and I'm going to say something here. What I'm thinking is a lot of these so-called British English patriots, they're obviously white. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're associating being English with being white.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you go back in history, a lot of that was correct, although some recent studies have shown some of your very first inhabitants of the Isles over there actually were dark-skinned. This is a real recent research in DNA. But
and it doesn't matter anyway. Who cares?
And so if you're going to be truly English, you must be white. Does that mean that people who lived in England that were more than happy to rule like a brutal dictator like Henry VIII, he's truly English,
but a horrible person.
They won't embrace him because he's white.
Mm-hmm.
Also, too, to me, from my experience, what makes you, whether you're English, French, American, is that you're a part of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You're a part of the culture.
The society, right?
The society. And most immigrants, and I know this from various places, not just the U.S.
Just to clarify, so I'm sorry, real fast, Dad. So you said culture, but you would agree that like people can have their own like cultural belief.
Oh yeah,
but you just meant society. I got you. Okay.
They adopt some of the culture because I live here, I'm surrounded here, and their children usually are the ones that and they still maintain. I mean, my golly, the language I learned to speak in school when I went to college was German, and because my grandmother was German and I knew her, and she taught me some. there's German customs we still have, even though I'm not first generation here. Foods that we prepare. I like going to German cultural things, but that doesn't make me any less an American.
Yeah.
And it's to me, it's kind of the same there.
Yeah, well, it's a matter of
really have to be white.
Yeah, it's like also civic values, right? Like in America, I don't care what your culture is. I don't even care if you don't speak English. I got to be honest with you. As long as you adhere to the Constitution, follow the laws, are view yourself as an American and things like that. That's a civic identity sense of nation. People in the UK, same way. Doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter language, doesn't all that stuff doesn't matter. But if you're adhering to the civic values of the country, you can be a citizen there. You see what I mean?
Yes, but one of the things I guess what I'm saying though is that there is an English identity. There are some things that so deep rooted in the culture, and I don't think I would bet you, just like here in our country, immigrants by the generation that's born here, they have probably they probably took in
Yes.
some of that.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they live there, they go to school there.
Yeah.
And so it's
But no, I see what you mean.
Right.
Yeah, you become more integrated into the dominant culture.
That's right.
In the country. And by the way, the first generation, after like one generation, you're not going to see much of a difference. You see what I mean? As in, you're not going to see people are not going to be a separate. They're going to their children will be more integrated.
My mom and her two sisters were first generation born here, and if you ever met my mom, you would have gone, she's Sicilian and German? Really?
But in the end, though, Dad, I just don't care. Even if someone doesn't speak English or whatever, I mean, if they have a different culture, right? They're still human beings, and they,
Bottom line, they're human beings. That's what I'm saying. Though, is that
I see what you mean.
Don't point to them and go, no, you got to get rid of it. And if you look at truly, and I'm going back to this whole white thing, if you and these immigrants, if you look truly at the entire extent of English/British/United Kingdom history, you're a blend of quite a few things there.
Yeah.
Okay, you really are.
Let's talk about the British Empire.
Oh yes.
I mean, the idea, the British Empire, massive, all over the planet, and then
the sun never sets on the British Empire.
Yeah, and not only that, you would agree with me, I'm sure, Dad. I think we've talked about this before. The oppression, the abuses done by the British Empire in places like India and elsewhere. And a lot of folks then have now immigrated from those countries back to the British Isles. And then a lot of these right-wing English people are like, oh, no, they're here. Da, da, da. Well, maybe the British Empire shouldn't have destroyed these places, made it hard for them to develop economically.
Right. Or they left them in a shambles when they left.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you got to bear some responsibility. If somebody wants to move from, and I'm going to just to be nice, I'm going to relegate that to the former British Empire. If you are, for instance, Indian from India, and I want to have a better life, I'm going to go to the UK. Well, after what you all did to India back in history, in fact, as recently as right after World War II, you bear some responsibility for going, okay, we get it. Come on. And the fact that they want to be there, says a ton. And I used to teach.
Yeah, it's a compliment, if anything, right?
Look at the people. I'm going to talk to the U.S. now. If you look at the people risking it all to try to get into the United States because they can get a job, a very low-paying job, but it's better than what they had. They get away from the drug cartels. They get away from a lot of biases.
From American bombs, by the way,
right.
Because America, just like the British Empire, has overthrown multiple regimes in Latin America, kept a lot of those countries economically stagnant, and with low wages and things like that. And then we get upset when people want to leave and come here.
And so I told my kids, I says, if anything, we should be feeling really proud about that because they view the U.S. as a better place to be, and they're willing to risk it. They're viewing the UK as a better place to be, and they're willing to risk this stuff to be there.
Yeah.
This wholesome man should be running our country because his solutions define the word pure. But for some reason, he started to doubt my credibility as an Englishman.
You've got a little bit of a tan in yourself, so you've got something in you, haven't you?
No, I don't, mate. You trying to call me an immigrant?
No, for what? No, I said that, man. But
I ain't got no black in me, none of that. That would make me sick.
No, hey, I've got black mates, Bengali mates, Paki mates, and like...
What mates?
No, I've got Paki mates, Bengali mates, and black mates.
Yeah.
That live on my way.
I don't know what that word, that must be an English-specific slur. I don't know what that word is. Okay.
I'm not about them. So maybe you just got a tan face then?
No, I've got...
And so, now, I might be wrong on that, but I'm
just stop saying it so I don't have to bleep it out if it's a slur.
Oh,
I don't.
okay,
I don't know. No, that's okay. I was about to say, because I've never heard that before, but it might not be bad on YouTube, but we'll find out.
Not black.
No, I'm not saying you black one.
No, I'm not black, though.
I'm not saying that, but...
Yeah, because now you're making me defensive.
Oh, mate, please.
No, like... We're family. Family, mate. I promise you I'm not black. I wouldn't do that to you.
I'm just saying no, somewhere along the line in your family, like...
If there was a black here, I would be fighting them with you.
Some of them actually are all right, you know.
How many of them?
Not many.
Not many? Really?
This got me thinking the fact he even thought there could be one alright black in this world must mean that he's one of them. He's probably wearing a mask or something.
How do I know that you're not black?
It's trolling, I love it.
Yeah, I would do that you'd see something.
This wasn't good enough. This man needed to prove himself to me.
Whose streets? Whose streets? Say it with some conviction then. Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? One more time, loud. You started going quiet. Are you sure you're not an immigrant? Go louder. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Tommy. Sink their boats and send them back.
Sing the boats and send them back. Whose streets? But why'd you keep whispering? Okay, just one more time. Whose streets? Whose streets?
Our streets.
There we go. Brother, bring it in. I love you, man. I love you so much. Oh, Tommy. Tommy Robinson. Listen, brother, I love you, mate. You listen.
God, someone's going to notice.
Listen, I come from Stafford. I come from a place called Stafford.
Notice what?
That he's black, because they keep touching his face and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what those masks, if they're made to feel.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't need to wear a mask. I'm pretty damn good looking already.
Look at this guy wearing a tracksuit and stuff.
Oh, that's classy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Mate, I need some advice. How'd you put him in their place?
He gave me the best advice I'd ever heard.
Stand
I
firm.
needed to stand firm for our country. And that's exactly what I did. Marching through the streets.
Today we're learning so much about our great nation. The stuff you don't usually see. There's my job to let you guys see it.
And as I marched on, I was curious to know why others like me were here.
What was your reason for joining us, the movement?
Legal immigrants. I'm against all that.
So where's the line then, mate?
Where?
Yeah.
You tell me.
What do we do now?
Send them all back.
Every one of them?
Yeah.
You know, 85% of Muslims, they've taken all our jobs. You know that?
Yeah.
And that's the thing I love when people believe false facts. You know, there's been a survey, I don't know if you read it, you look like you read the news. 99% of the Muslims said they want to take over the country. You read that? Yeah. Because that's what the thing is. That when false facts just get said to you and you just back it like that, it's just mental, mate. It's just like straight waffle. You are the king waffler.
Governments and their law and that, they're not helping us. They're not protecting us.
They're not. Yeah. You know how many Muslims have come into the country since 2019? 200 million, mate.
Yeah.
You read that?
There's like not nearly that many people in all
69.23 million.
Yeah.
Said.
Yeah.
Absolutely mental. They're ready to wage war with us. Did you read that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course you did, mate. I just want to say, like, can we get a picture?
He's just saying yes because he agrees with it. He doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Mate.
At least people in this country don't
I'm a
believe
dumbass.
everything they hear, because that could lead to...
Oh, Dad, we've been there. There's the bridge. You see that? That was
Yes.
the bridge?
Being
Okay.
That
pitted
goes to
against each
Parliament?
other,
Yeah.
and some very dangerous views. The next person I met was the true definition of dangerous.
And that's
What we
over
fighting
near
for,
the,
guys.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's an honest answer. Guys, I've got a confession to make, yeah? My granddad, he was actually mixed race. He was actually part black.
Fuck off, yeah.
Oh.
That's
Is
okay.
that okay, mate? I'm sorry.
Oh,
You
who
don't
are
care
these
about that
guys?
stuff.
It's not about that, is it? You're the same, we're not.
Yeah, like, I hate every black person I see here.
No, cannot say that.
Really?
Okay, are these guys...
Hey, now, wait a minute. Yeah,
You're
what's...
right, actually. Wait, so we should be proud to be British, no matter where we come from?
When you live over here, you're proud to be British. You're living over here.
Oh, yeah? No, listen, mate, I like what you say. Huh?
They're all pink on
Oh.
the inside, mate.
Well, yeah, we all
Okay,
speak
he's
black, mate.
not.
So
Yeah.
the reason, what's the reason you're here then, mate?
Sick of the Labour government. They need to go. The Labour needs to go. People are right. Try and make out they're embarrassed on the flag or whatever. Are you embarrassed on the flag?
I'm not embarrassed.
Okay, so fair. Okay, so he's a conservative. Or I should say, maybe not a conservative. He's against the Labor, but he's not. Okay, well, hey, that's
Yeah, that's...
progress of a sort, I guess. I think he probably shouldn't have come to this march, though, because it seems
It's
like
not
the
what
march.
it's...
Exactly. But okay, credit where credit's due. Credit where credit's
Wow.
due. Interesting.
To the flag, mate.
Wow. This is the first person I spoke to who didn't agree with my views. The first one, can you believe it? He's completely delusional if he thinks coloured folk aren't a disease to our country who hate our flag. Not a single one of them benefits us, and I hate them all. But I was getting a bit flustered, so I needed someone with an actual grip on reality to calm me down.
Fuck you all. Because Keir Starmer is a bummer. He's not a wanker, he's a bummer.
Yeah, he
I'm not
is.
on your fucking phone.
I come here, mate. Listen, you.
You'll be taking pictures of me. Come here.
I
I'm
turn.
chucking him in up.
He wants to film us. You grab him, chuck
What are
him
you
in
doing
the
with that
river.
fucking phone?
What are you
mate?
doing
No.
there, you stupid
No,
prick,
man.
yeah? Hey,
Honestly, no.
listen.
That's
Big
his
boss,
camera.
Go away, you little dickhead.
You want to go in that drink?
Listen, mate.
Oh, good. Bodyguard
You
acted
know
quickly.
what? I was about to get him too.
It's not right. It's
I was
not right.
about to get him too, but we'll leave him to it.
It's not right, is it?
No, it's not right.
Right,
It's
just
not
taking
right.
pictures of you on his phone.
No, it's not right. I would have backed you, and we would have got him.
I just took to me now, I would have.
Yeah.
Boy.
That cameraman got away with one there as we would have ended him, but let's not distract ourselves from the real reason we're here. To take back our streets.
Whose streets, mate?
Our street.
Whose
Take them back
streets?
from these people.
Whose
Yeah.
streets?
Our street.
Whose streets?
Our street.
Whose streets?
Our street.
Whose streets?
Our street.
Oh, it's glorious.
We got a
It's
megaphone.
glorious.
Yeah.
Glorious.
It's glorious.
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our
God.
streets. Go, go.
Whose streets?
Our streets. Go.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
You just.
Wait, one sec.
Don't trust the leftists with your kids.
Oh, God.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Don't trust the
What
lefties
we
with your kids.
protested, love.
Well, at the end of the day, who knows? Because fucking
Yeah, that's how I feel
Sharia
too.
laws, you know the whole second.
Sharia law. Okay.
Oh, they call us racist for wanting all the blacks and the Muslims gone.
I love bacon. I love black pudding. Bring on the full fucking English breakfast.
By the way, folks, no shade towards English folks out there. Not a fan of black pudding. I got to tell you. Okay.
I tried
Not a
it
fan.
twice.
Yeah, not a fan. Yeah, no offense. Love fish and chips. Love lots of other stuff. Love the tea culture, but not a fan of
Now,
black pudding.
also, I want to make you feel better about this, and that my grandmother from Germany loved, what was it called? Blood sausage, which,
Yeah, Blutwurst. Yeah.
yeah, Blutwurst. And I had a love for her. I tried it and I couldn't do it.
Right.
So it's not just because you're English with your black.
No, for me it is. It is English. I'm just kidding. Okay. Love English folks. Anyway, but regardless, sorry, I guess my dad and I are kind of trying to distract ourselves from the horrors. Bacon is great. Obviously, she's being racist because it is not bacon is not considered halal for Muslim folks. Okay, but anyway, so she keeps saying, I love bacon. Okay, yeah, whatever, who cares? And there are Muslim folks who don't follow that too, by the way.
Right.
So
Yeah,
okay,
that's true.
yeah.
I want bacon. Hot streaky bacon.
Yeah.
Fucking smoked bacon.
I can tell she likes bacon.
Mindless bacon.
Yeah.
Mindless bacon.
Bacon.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
What's your favourite immigrant?
I've got a favourite immigrant.
That's the right answer. What's
She's
your
drunk
least
too.
favourite, though?
I've got one. Oh, Islam.
Islam, yeah, that's a good immigrant.
If you're not Islam, fuck out the country. Every fucking pound, 76 pence out of every pound goes to Islamic hotels.
How did you know all this stuff? Who teaches
Because
you?
I watch everything. I'm very fucking knowledgeable.
So how many Muslims are there in the country?
There's about 14,000. And they're breeding like fucking rabbits.
Oh my God.
In the country.
Yeah,
What was that?
She said there's 14,000 Muslims, which might be true. It's a pretty low number. But she said they're breeding like rabbits. Which is gross language. Okay, very dehumanizing.
Breeding
like rabbits. Yep.
Oh.
Also, I don't know. I doubt it's true that that what you said about Islamic hotels. But let's be honest, folks. And when she says an Islamic hotel, if a hotel is owned by someone who's a Muslim, it does not mean the hotel is Islamic, right? There are hotels in the United States owned by Christians, but they're not Christian hotels. You see what I mean? Like, anyway, I doubt what she said is even true, but it's a really weird, racist, Islamophobic way of framing that, okay?
English one, shut up.
There's 14,000 Muslims
yeah,
here.
Quaity Hopkins.
But wait, there's 14,000 Muslims in the country.
No,
there's 14,000 Islams in the whole country.
Islam.
All spread about. There's more than that.
There's a lot more than that, mate.
Well, how many then?
He doesn't.
20,000.
No.
20?
She's just drunk.
No, mate. Don't say that. Don't do that. Don't.
20,000. Oh God! In a population of what, 60-some million?
There is. Now they're getting
you're making me scared,
more
mate.
Muslims in the fucking rest of the fucking country.
Now they're getting
English.
put.
You're making me cry, mate.
There's 20,000
Okay, so there-
Muslims in the country, which means there's less than.
So yeah, I'm a fool. I said that could be right. I was very wrong. It does say here that there are about 4 million. Still, who cares? That's a small portion of the population. All right.
Look, to show you these
even if it was a majority, I don't care. Okay.
These people that are speaking out are totally clueless.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
they're living delusionally. It's. I guess I shouldn't feel so badly because you see something similar over here in our country.
Yeah. Oh, I know, right?
Of course, and we are a product of, the British Empire. So I'm going to blame you guys.
Right. Okay.
Just like they're blaming the Muslims, I'm blaming you.
Yeah. There we go.
Guys, listen, guys. I just want to come out and say something. Yeah. Don't judge me for this.
We're not
We
going
don't
to
judge
judge you.
people, mate. We don't judge.
We don't judge people.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't like black people.
Nor do I.
She was fast to jump on that. So do
We're on
I.
the same page.
Fucking right. Black people are fucking.
I know what
Oh.
We don't need them.
All right, can we get a picture, all of us together?
Oh God.
That's a great pic. But listen, guys.
Don't like blacks either, you know what I mean? Fuck them all, get them out of the country.
Oh, wow.
You see, there was a black woman walking back there.
Country, you know what I mean?
There was.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need blacks, we don't need fucking Islam, we don't need fucking
Yes, we don't
Jesus.
need the blacks.
We don't need no
Here we
one
go.
like that.
There's that word again.
Yeah.
I think the great fucking...
What would you do if you saw a black right now?
Do you know where I've got in my bag?
What would you do?
I've got 3 knives in my bag, I've got a fucking blade.
You've got 3 knives in your bag and you'd use them on the black if you saw one?
Fucking right, I would.
Jesus
mental,
Christ.
That's crazy.
No, I think it was fuck me.
If I were him, I'd
I'm
be
glad
like
you do that.
moving away from her.
No, we'll be fine actually. Yeah, we'll be
I
good.
put one in the cement box. Got a Chinese blade that it'll fucking do your artery. And I
will it?
couldn't give a fuck.
Oh, crazy. Well, I think that's a great way.
I was wondering.
To say, like, who's straights?
Oh, street!
Who's straights?
Oh, street!
Distraction tactics. Who's straights?
Oh, street!
Yeah, get out of here, quick.
What were you? I'm sorry, Dad. What were you?
I'm going to say I'm wondering if she's been drinking, partly because now
she
I'm
has
not
been.
familiar with everything All liquids that come in a swing top bottle. But
Yeah.
that's a swing top bottle.
But she
If it's in this country, it would be beer.
Yeah, but she also sounds drunk. She's kind of slow. Yeah. So,
Of
okay.
course, and sometimes
It's a
getting
true
drunk
serum.
drops your inhibitions.
Yeah, I think that's very true in this case.
What's your name?
My name is Ron.
My name's Alicia.
Oh, like Alicia Dixon, the black lady. Are you black?
No, well, my dad's from Mauritius.
Oh, fair enough. Well, pleasure to meet you.
Her dad haven't told him I'm a racist. Her dad is from Mauritius, and she is against black people, and she says she hasn't told her dad.
Well,
this is golden.
Well, just because she's from Mauritius doesn't make her black.
No. Her dad, though, is from Mauritius, which is Africa.
But they were also colonized at one time, that whole coast.
Yeah, but she just said, okay, that's fair, but she just said, I haven't told him I'm a racist. She's saying right there. So, like, why wouldn't she be telling him that? You know, if you, anyway.
Oh, so you're racist confirmed?
Okay, right, I am.
Good.
Jesus.
You're on the right side of history. Bye. Love you. I love you.
Oh.
I really love you.
God.
I wish I could marry you.
Oh my God, I'm single.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
There goes the gene pool.
Yeah. Oh.
Crazy. She said she's got 3 knives in her bag for the blacks. Absolutely crazy. This is absolutely mental. Like, I'm genuinely shocked.
It's funny. I like how because he has all this stuff on his face, like there's not much expression there.
That's right. I was noticing that.
Comfortable opinions in the country is nuts.
Damn
Yeah,
right, they're
nuts.
comfortable opinions. I'll always remember our Alicia.
I look big.
I'll dream about cooking us some bacon, streaky bacon, and a whole lot more bacon. But as I left the love of my life and crossed the bridge, I saw 32 million of us standing together strong. Sometimes I think to myself, our immigrants getting scapegoated for all our country's issues. But then I tell myself to stop being so stupid. And I think I found a lady who knew the true answers. She definitely wasn't just a catchphrase merchant.
You guys doing free speech?
Yep.
Free speech.
Free speech.
What are we documenting today?
What we got out of it?
Yeah.
Well, surely they've got to listen to us now.
And what are they listening about?
Well, we want our country back. We want the boats.
Oh my God.
Immigrants gone.
Yeah.
And get us back to like Trump, make Britain great again.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Another great American export from a specific.
Before you say anything else, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am very sorry. Our friends over there in the UK. Yeah, the orange Mussolini strikes again. Anyway.
How can we make Britain great again?
Just stop the boat. Even
Stop the boats,
the
it's true.
Would be something, you know what I mean?
So once the immigrants are gone, then we're okay.
It goes past that, but it'll help.
So what could we do? Wow, got you. Thank you. Mental.
Oh my God! So she made
threw up gun fingers.
Yeah, so that she didn't say it
I
out
would
loud.
assume
She's saying she would.
That's why she's talking
Would
about.
kill them. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, son. I didn't mean to
Yeah.
point at you.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, but yeah. All right. That's terrifying.
Mental. She did that behind the camera. Absolutely mental.
If you didn't see that, this brave lady gestured that the answer to our problems is to shoot people. That's right, she straight up did gun fingers and suggested
Fascist.
I love the sound of
the
it.
answer to problems is always violence.
Uh-oh, excuse me a second.
Bless you.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Don't apologize.
And I was out of cans, so I needed a top up.
Got any more of those drinks?
I have it. I've only got one left.
Yeah, I'm marching. I've been marching this whole time while I get a drink.
Yeah, I've only got one left, mate.
Yeah.
Well, that's not very English of them. They should share the drink with their brother there. They're
Yeah, they've only got one left.
I know.
Take your
One.
A bit left. Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, proper.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, mate.
That's good English.
Oh, it's raining. I got to hope my whole mask doesn't slip off.
But with my beer in hand, I had reached the march.
Oh no! Is that they really? Was that really played at the rally?
Hero
Oh,
Tommy
God, don't do
Robinson had
that.
saved us. He spoke about the media's slander towards us.
They managed to silence us for 20 years with labels. Racist, Islamophobe, far right. They don't work.
Yeah, you're right.
Accurate descriptors is what that is.
Tommy's right, there's no signs of racism or Islamophobia at all at this march. They're just labels to knock us down. But they can't, as it's been revealed that the turnout of this march was 3 million people. And even though multiple credible sources have fact-checked saying it was only 100,000 people, including Elon Musk's own AI, I can confirm that this is lies. Because I was there myself. And speaking of Elon... He said some magical words.
Violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die.
I heard about that.
Okay, you know what? The UK should seize all of Elon Musk's assets, nationalize his businesses, revoke any visas he has to enter the country. He is fomenting insurrection within your country by saying that. Dead on with you, saying just fight back, your violence, you got to fight back, like implying he's a foreign national. Okay, kick him out.
And those, I mean, that right there, you don't say anything else. That is pure fascism.
Yeah, absolutely, pure fascism.
On the level of the fascist party in Italy, but even bigger in Nazi Germany.
Yeah, absolutely. I cannot stand Elon Musk. Unfortunately, he's in America now, though technically he's from South Africa. Regardless, speak about an immigrant that shouldn't be allowed in America or in the UK. Anyway, okay.
You either fight back or you die.
Very fascist language.
Very.
Wise words, Elon. I'm so glad that a man with as much influence as Elon Musk is saying statements that can be interpreted in very extreme ways. Made me ready for war, and I wanted to recruit.
You guys are brave, you know that, right? You guys know that you're brave and you're strong and you can fight for us. With your help, we can take back the street because you guys are the next generation.
My 2 kids, I don't want to try to position. We've got a bit from them.
What'd you say?
I've got 2 kids myself. I'm trying to do it for them, not for me.
What'd you say?
I've got 2 kids myself. I'm trying to do it for them.
You're a kid yourself.
No, I've got 2 kids.
Yeah, you are a kid. And when I was your age, I wanted this country to be great, and you want this country to be great. And what are you going to do to make this country great? You're going to fight for us?
Jesus.
You're going to kill for us? When the time comes.
This is terrifying.
You're a good lad. Good soul. What are you doing here today?
Standing up.
What are you standing up for?
Our culture.
Our culture. Yeah, of course we have culture. What's your favourite English dish?
Wow. Favourite English dish? I love a roast dinner.
A roast dinner, exactly. Well, what's your second favourite?
That won't go away.
No. Yeah, this is insane.
Yeah. Second favourite.
Cultural diversity, increases, the food variety. Like, here in America, we have a very eclectic mix of cultural food things like tacos. Like, you see what I'm like? The diversity increases a lot of innovation in culinary things, in art, in culture. It's like a good thing.
And also too, it's over time, things change. I always used to tell my kids, because they love pizza when I was teaching, I used to tell them, do you know 100 years ago, to say that you love pizza and you're going to order pizza in tonight, it was unheard of. Now it's a part of our culture. The point I'm making is, just because these immigrants are here doesn't mean what you think is important that makes a person British identify as British. Unless you're far right, that's not going to go away.
No, yeah, like it's not like it's disappearing. You can add other things also to a culture. Like it doesn't. Cultures are not stagnant; they change over time everywhere. Okay,
Right. And, people, even the far right here, they'll say, "Oh, our culture is changing." Well, it's been changing. But the
yeah,
things that were happening 100, 200 years ago, some of that is still here.
yeah.
It isn't like everything got dumped out the window, kind of like you are. Do you know at one time your basic language was a Germanic language, Anglo-Saxon, going way back to then? And then who came along and helped it transform to what it is? Well, the Normans. Now, we will call them French, but the Normans came along.
Mhm.
So if you speak English, which is a blend of German and French, does that make you less English than the Anglo-Saxons? Or are they better and purer than yours because they spoke the original language over here?
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, where do you draw the line,
It's so weird.
people?
Yeah, and I think all that stuff is even irrelevant. Like, who cares? Like, yeah, like culture. Anyway, yeah.
Be a curry, mate. Yeah, exactly. It's good food. You can't complain. Listen, mate, thank you so much for being so kind and answering that question. And keep eating that curry, mate.
Chicken curry, a food that has defined English culture for centuries.
Oh, he
There
said
was one more
curry.
person I wanted
hilarious.
to speak to before I headed home.
Hey, oi.
That's not one of the most popular beverages in England. And everybody calls it English, the English tea time.
Yeah,
And tea,
that's fair.
that's really not English.
No. Yeah.
I'm surprised people aren't protesting that because that was forced on you by the colonials that went over and then brought it back.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
a very good point.
On a lot, but like, we're taking our country back, mate. What was your favourite part of that whole speech?
I couldn't hear none of it. I've got one deaf ear.
Oh, yeah.
But just this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry for the guy, but
Yeah.
It's what it's about. And what is it about?
It's fucking taking our country back, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. And who are we taking it back?
Starmer is fucked.
He is. And who are we taking it back from?
The dirty fucking immigrants.
Oh my God, dirty.
Exactly. Which immigrants specifically?
I don't give a fuck. All of them.
All of them. We want our flipping country back.
You lot got too much to fucking us, and we're taking it back.
Yeah, we're taking it back, and we'll fight to the death for it.
Sure.
Yeah? Cheers, mate.
What's your name?
My name? Nicholas Daniel Adabajuma Omilana, mate.
Shit, that's a big name.
Thank
John.
You. Nice to meet you, John.
Take it easy.
Take it
Have
easy.
a good day.
You have a great day, mate.
What an eventful time I've had. But the question is, what did I think of this march?
When it comes to community, it doesn't go any better. If you look like me, you're going to have an absolute amazing time there, I promise you that. Anyone else, I'm not so sure. But for community, I would give this a 5 out of 5 for myself, of course. And when it comes to genuine kindness, well, everyone was so kind. Nothing vulgar said at all. We're all on the same page. 5 out of 5 as well. Loved it, mate. What a time.
He's good.
Let's take back our
yeah,
space.
he is.
I have the question, what would happen at these marches if people spoke unfiltered to someone who looked like them? And the answer has genuinely shocked me.
Oh, fuck off.
Kill them on the beach. Right, I'm out. There's enough's enough. Give me a hand.
Yep.
Good one back.
You're racist confirmed.
Okay, right, I am. What did they call me for?
From this, I think it's clear to say there's a clear racism and Islamophobia issue in the UK. I don't
Yeah, no
believe
shit.
everyone at this march is racist, but it's clear a lot of racists feel very comfortable being involved. And instead of anyone here calling it out, it's completely denied.
It's not a racist parade.
These are far right, these are racist. I don't see any racism. There's no far right, there's no hooligans here, there's no racism here. It's nothing to do with skin colour.
They managed to silence us for 20 years with labels. Racist, Islamophobe, far right.
All
They
true.
don't work anymore.
Well,
Try to deny it now, because thanks to my free speech, it's out there. Now this video is obviously going to bring back the death threats towards me, and if I could just ask all of the angry people sending them towards me one favour, just spell my name right. Love and guidance, peace out, and shush.
All right, Dad.
Can I say several things?
Of course, you can say several things. You don't have to ask me. Go ahead.
Well, part of the issue here is that, and we mentioned this earlier, how the British Empire was everywhere, and in many cases, forced their culture on the people there. Okay, I mean, let's face it, one of the biggest um, one of the most popular sports in India is cricket. And it's, and they didn't have a problem with that. They treated the people like second class people. I'm not even going to say citizens because they didn't treat them like English or British citizens, UK citizens. And they, in the past, I'm not saying you right now, but the government in the past created some of these issues that still spread over to today, and which causes some of the people that are tired of some of these unfair, unjust issues where they live and want to go to Britain to get away from them. I mean, let's look at Pakistan and India.
Yeah.
That whole, what was it called? Where they divided it between Muslim and Hindu. But that did not help, and the British did that. And I could go.
I mean, also, there's been very recent events. The UK participated in the Iraq War, helped destroy that country. Afghanistan helped destroy that country.
But there's still some, even from back in the day. It still lingers. Some of this stuff.
But I'm saying both things are true.
Right.
I mean, it also goes up to literally to the modern day.
Right. I mean, you look at Africa. Practically all the issues there, and I always used to teach my kids, it looks like Africa is really a mess when it comes politically. Well, some of the countries aren't. But those that are, if you look at their past, most of them were colonized by European powers. I mean,
I got to tell you, though, I got to edit that, Dad. I got to add something to that. They're still colonized. It's neocolonialism.
Oh, yeah.
Their businesses, a lot like there's corporate interests from all around Europe.
There's economic imperialism.
There you go. Economic imperialism that still hampers their development. The IMF and things like the World Bank.
Also, too, China's getting involved.
Yeah,
in that
China,
too.
Russia, America.
They could give a rat's ass about some of those countries. And you look at a place like the Congo.
Yeah.
Who screwed that up? King Leopold of Belgium.
Yeah, and modern day companies from the Western world.
That's right.
Yep.
And when they came in there, I mean, Rwanda separating
the Belgians and the Germans
and
then the French during the
and then how they set up ID cards, whether you're going to be Hutu or
Tutsi
or Tutsi, and one was favored over the other by the occupiers. I mean, it still lingers. That hatred was built up. And some cultures have trouble letting go of that and going, it's better in our interest, to try to get along, because the more we try to get along, the more the people that we fear will realize they just want to be living here. They want to live in peace. They want to live their life. It just.
I memean, also, the United States is still doing this all over the world. We keep doing drone strikes all over the Middle East. We keep aiding different groups in the Middle East to protect our own interests, which destabilizes the region. The war in Iraq created a power vacuum that allowed ISIS to form. I mean, the United States is doing that too. And then we get upset when immigrants come here. We embargoed Cuba, for example, Haiti, things like that. And then we get mad when people come here from there. All over Latin America also. I mean, yeah.
I mean, Afghanistan's the example. How many Afghans helped the United States when we were over there? Translators and stuff. And although some of them were allowed to come because they knew that the Taliban would probably get even with them and their families for helping us, some of them made it, some of them didn't. And it's like, hey, sorry, and some of them have also been able to sneak out and to get out of there. That situation. Now, I'm not saying the Taliban are really sweet people.
No, of course
Don't
not.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you go, you say we're going to help, and then we abandon.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yep.
oh, why?
Yep.
And it's, and England, you're a gorgeous country.
Mm-hmm. We love the UK, of course.
I love the, what is it, 2-3 times I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
And, but, come on. And the other thing I want to mention is,
obviously he doesn't mean everyone in England. He means like, yeah, because every country has in Europe, like there's right wingers, which are, I mean, we both
country,
know
no matter where you are.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gotten pretty bad in like the UK and elsewhere in Europe and in America.
And also, too, here's another thing I want to say about what they're saying about the immigrants and the foreigners that are in the UK. Let's look at, well, for instance, let's just go to the 20th century. World War I. It was just white Englishmen, or I should say British, because, there's Scotland and Wales and all that. We're the only ones to fight against the Germans, right? If you look at the pictures in the film, they're all white. No, they're not.
Yeah, there are people from
you
India,
have them from North Africa fighting for the
North
British.
Africa.
You have them, from other places. They were brought in. Australians, World War II, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Those foreign immigrants help saved your butts.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
And it.
Yeah, and by the way, this isn't an immigration thing, but in regards to scapegoating, the person who cracked the Nazi code, which helped save countless lives during World War II, was a gay man. And I know that's not an immigrant thing, but that goes to show you, like a lot of groups that end up getting kind of demonized and scapegoated, like you're shooting yourselves in the foot by doing that because they've contributed a great deal to the protection of the UK and Britain, etc. Same thing here in the US. We're not just talking about the UK here. The US, obviously, same issues going on, if not worse. But yeah.
So it's sad. It's sad, and I met people over in England when I was there, who weren't just white.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And they were just as great as can be.
Because they're humans.
And, if you, to me, I'm just an ordinary, everyday, run-of-the-mill American, so to speak, as when it comes to
I don't think you're run-of-the-mill, but...
Oh. But, figuratively speaking, if I closed my eyes to the non-white English that I spoke to, you would have no idea. You really wouldn't have any idea.
Well, see, that's
so it's all visual.
Yeah, but that sounds boring to me. Like, I kind of like if we can't, like, there's some variety amongst people.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
Like, even if they don't talk like they're English, if they don't have the same cultural practices, like, I think that adds to the beauty of the mix, right? Like,
of course, we're saying that in reference also to being America, because that's what we are.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you. That's what I'm saying.
But England is the same way. I mean, it's London is cosmopolitan. People from all over the world there. Yeah, and they have some people who don't like that, just like we in the US.
Right.
London is kind of a melting pot. It is. So yeah.
But what I'm saying though, and I tried to say this before, is that there are some things culturally that identify English as being English. Okay. And those things really.
What about, okay, so I think we disagree here a bit. What about American things? What are some American things that identify Americans as being Americans?
Being loud and noisy. See, now therein lies one of the conundrums, I believe, because in my view, a real American were the original ones here. The first people and so forth.
Yes. Okay. I know. I get that. But
so I want to point that out.
Yes. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about like the United States. What does it mean to be an American in terms of the United States? What's the culture? Like what is our culture?
Is such a blend. It's hard to pick anything because almost everything that is culturally ours actually comes from somewhere else.
Yeah. But what then is culturally English? What do you mean by that?
Well, like the whole tea thing. I mean, I know that's just a
But
food
that
thing.
comes from elsewhere. You just said that.
Yes, I know.
So it's the same as the US, right? Like,
Okay. I did not live in England with the people there who live there, no matter what color you are. But I'll bet you there are some things,
of course,
that they could trace back. But it's not a threatening thing.
But there are also American things like apple pie, but I don't know exactly. I don't know the
No,
story.
no. Apple
Listen,
pie originally came from
Hey,
Europe.
I just said I'm
So did
I'm
apples.
not talking specifics here, okay? There are things like quote unquote American things that come from the first settlers, the first white European settlers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. But that does not mean that having all these other ideas mix in with it. Like there are things that are part of America. Wait. There are things that are part of American culture that are from elsewhere. There's still so in the wait. Let me finish. Just like in the UK, there are things that have come from elsewhere that are now part of English culture. I disagree with the idea of an original English culture. Cultures change all the time.
They do. Now, and I've even said that.
Well, but you were saying that there's like a
Well, you even said,
but there's an English culture.
But wait a minute. But you said there are other things that have blended in with English culture, and exactly,
and they're now part of English culture.
Yeah,
and there used to, but that's exactly the same as in America. There used to be an original, if you want to put it that way, like
I don't
Protestant.
think so.
Yes, there was. There absolutely was. Like the Puritans, all these these ideas of that sort of thing.
No.
Oh, Dad.
I
Okay,
would
that's not
disagree with
true.
you on the Puritans.
Okay, you're wrong. Regardless, there was an original because a lot of those folks were English, right? So did they not have a culture? They didn't have an English culture when they came to the US? Yeah, so they had a culture that was from the UK.
But it wasn't American.
Yes, exactly.
As we define it.
Because America was adding a bunch of other things to it.
And that's why I said, because we're such a huge, diverse mixture. Huge.
So is London.
We're very different. And that's one of the reasons why I get really ticked off when people, oh, you're not an American. Well, what the hell is an American?
Yeah, but you're saying that but it's different in the UK because there is an actual original culture there. It is not. It is a culture that was one way one time and is a new way this time.
Okay. Parliament.
Yeah.
Parliament changed over time. I mean, it does. The governments do.
Yeah.
But there still is a parliament,
yep.
Although parliament is from the French word. And so that is a part of their culture.
Yeah, same thing with our representative democracy type thing going on here. There were town councils and things like that that come from a Puritan sort of way of doing things,
and come from the philosophes and the Enlightenment.
No, before that even. A lot of that came from Parliament, the ideas of Parliament and things like that.
So that's English.
Yes.
That's not us.
No. Okay. This is my point. Our culture is a combination. That is an English part of the culture, also taken from the Iroquois.
I've said that's okay.
Right. So how is England different then?
Well, it's kind of like saying that, we tried to crush Native American culture. We came over and we tried to change it and force it to change.
Yeah.
They were here a long time, thousands of years.
Yeah.
And so we tried to change it, and there are people who said we never should have done that. We should have allowed them to practice their culture. And now, I'm not saying that's what's happening in England in this case, but England, the people living there, now there were waves of people way back in time. They existed long before we did. And we look at, for instance, when the Romans invaded and took on Boudica, for instance, they were trying to change that culture, force something else on them.
Yep.
And they didn't want that.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you saying that immigration is forcing other cultures?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm leading up to something.
Okay.
And I said, and then also too, when the Normans came over, William the Bastard. I'm allowed to say that because that's what he originally was called before he was the conqueror. He forced Norman / French culture. And I think what is happening here is that some of these people, and I'm not saying they're right, I'm saying that they are so tied up in right here and right now, they don't see the whole story. Things are going to change.
Yeah.
Okay. They are afraid these immigrants are going to come in and force something on them.
Yeah.
Which I agree wouldn't be right because that's the story of colonialism. However,
wait, but see again, but they're not. But okay, I get what you're saying, but that's not. Though that's not colonial. That no one is being
no,
forced.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, okay.
You cut me off. What's this
I
freedom
go
of
ahead.
speech thing?
Okay, and we all know what that means in this context. Go ahead.
But anyway, so that's what they fear,
Mhm.
but that's an unfounded fear.
Yes.
You can embrace the change and make that change a part of your culture.
Yes.
We made pizza, even though it's not quite what you get in Italy. Our culture.
Yeah.
Hot dogs, which is actually more of a German thing. It's now a part of our culture, and that European stuff called apple pie, it's now part of America. Baseball, cricket.
Yeah.
You can embrace it, and instead of looking at it as they're trying to take over our country, you embrace it.
Yeah,
And that's
and
what I'm
integrate it in.
saying.
Yeah.
And you make it a part of your culture. It doesn't mean you have to get rid of what exists within your present day culture. But people like to view it as like they said, yeah, they want to conquer us. They want to take us over. Really?
Yeah, insane.
Why didn't they go back? Why didn't they go back to the country where they came from, where I'm sure they were real happy there. Well, they probably weren't, which is why they came to the UK or to America. And that's what I'm saying is that you can embrace it. You can and not be afraid that, oh, they're coming to take over our culture. That's not what they're doing. So don't get into that territory. Yes, when we came over here, we tried to get rid of the indigenous people culture. We did.
Yep.
That was totally wrong. And yet today, are there some things in our country that we borrowed and embraced from indigenous culture? Absolutely. I mean, I'm going to
The
talk
US
food because that's
Constitution.
one of the easiest things is
Yeah.
corn. The U.S. Constitution was partly from the Iroquois Confederation. Benjamin Franklin even went to visit one of their councils and got some ideas from them. And I could go on and on and on. Some of the names of our rivers and states and so forth. The state of Michigan, that's Native American. Ohio is Native American. And so lacrosse.
Yeah.
That was actually originally called Bagadaway, and it was lacrosse. The French called it lacrosse because of the sticks they carried. So the point what I'm trying to say is, don't think that they are trying to destroy your culture. They came over here partly because they enjoyed it. Number two, they bring stuff with them that you go, oh, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Or that's interesting. Hey, that enhances my life.
Yes.
Embrace it.
Yeah.
And make it a part of your culture.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Thank you.
That is not where you started, but okay.
Well, he wouldn't let me talk.
All right. Okay. Anything else, Dad? You good?
Oh, I got a whole nother hour. Nice.
Okay, no, it's okay. I don't want to get into a fist fight on camera. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right, guys. I like the video, share, subscribe if you like it. You can become a member for as little as 99 cents a month. Hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when I go live. Thank you, everyone. We'll do another video soon.
And real quick, I like to always say this, as I always told my students, don't stop your learning once you get out of school. Things change. Things aren't always the way you were necessarily taught in school. Open your minds to the possibilities. Open them and embrace what is good.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.